Hello all and welcome to, oh my god, what chapter are we on? Chapter 5 of Girl Armadillo, narrated by Raven Laced. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm so stoned right now and I'm just so sick. And it's been one heck of a week. But I'm going to do my best to read you guys this story, because it must go on. Barney's Army. Chapter 5. One sunny, run-of-the-mill Tuesday afternoon, about 4.5 weeks ago, I was sitting in the kitchen of Jet Girl's house, attempting to cut my toenails with a blade that I had unscrewed from an old Battle of Plains pencil sharpener. If anyone knows that reference, good on you. I do not. Although Jet Girl's house is an antiquated late Victorian mansion in a Puritan style left to her by an eccentric aunt who was so eccentric she was actually somebody else's aunt, and this was also somebody else's house. The place looked like it could have been built out of packaging cases of Brian from the Breakfast Club. The rooms are littered with a lot of cool and interesting crap, including a stuffed antelope, a signed cannon and ball LP, and a cannon collection of over 400 gravy boats. A cabinet collection of over 400. Get yourself together. See, this is what happens when you get stoned and you're sick and you're like, oh, let's read a book to the world. Rock on, fucking Tommy. The kitchen is spacious, clutter-free area with a giant shit-brown round table as its centerpiece. I was there alone, waiting for Jet Girl to return from the local store with a package of custard creams and some tea bags. Suddenly, Barney burst in, all sweaty and rubbery, her beautiful, thick, dark hair messed up and matted like she had just shagged an entire football team. "Quick, do you know where Booga is?" she asked in a deep and shaky voice. "Sure," I replied, looking up slowly and not wanting to give away the fact that I've always suspected her of fancying him. "He's down at the police station trying to buy an ice cream." "Fuck," she mumbled to herself, looking madly at the floor as she executed a sharp about-face and a swift exit. "Titty bollocks." Barney has been having problems coping with reality ever since her criminally insane parents managed to get her christened with a boy's name. It was just before they got banged up for 3 life terms apiece. These days, her lack of mental balance manifests itself mainly as streams of unwarranted swear words, long conversations with inanimate objects, a general lack of respect for herself and others, and an uncanny ability to stare blankly into the middle distance for hours on end. She is a difficult friend to manage, but a powerful ally to have, blocking for you. Anyway, after Barney's flying visit to Jet Girl's house, I didn't see her or Booga for another 48 hours. I spent the time playing chess and drinking with Jet Girl on her porch. Then I got a call on the blower. I was fast asleep on the sofa. It was Barney, sounding almost hysterical with happiness. "Tank Girl, is that you? Come to the window at the front of the house and take a look at what's in the garden." So I did. "You fucking loony," I must have muttered a dozen times as I scanned the outrageous spectacle before me. "What the hell are you planning at?" There on the lawn was a regimental block, some 20 men wide and by 10 deep, of the most motley, crooked, ill-shaped, and malnourished criminals ever assembled in the front garden, each one holding up a kitchen utensil or farm implement as a weapon and a bin lid as a shield. Not one of these soldiers was over 4 foot high. I rolled myself up in a blanket and stepped out into the night, half blinded by Jet Girl's security lights. The smell of cabbage farts reached me almost immediately. Barney straightened her spine and shouted her command in true drill sergeant form. "Ten hut!" A wave of activity rippled through the ranks as the men shuffled their cheap shoes and held their weapons a couple of millimeters higher. The rest of them, coming to attention, didn't look much different from them being at ease, but Barney looked chuffed to bits anyway. "So why are you so fucking short?" I asked, half yawning. "So why are they all so fucking short?" I asked, half yawning. Barney looked sideways at her army without turning her head. Are they? She whispered loudly, nervously. I didn't notice. And who the fuck are they anyway? Barney shifted with pride. This is my army. So where is my boyfriend? Barney let out an ear-piercing wolf whistle. Moments later, Booga came trotting around the corner of the barn, saddled on a knackered old donkey. Another 10 mutant short arses on clapped-out ponies followed in a disorderly fashion. The cavalry have ventured? Damn right, replied Barney. Booga came past me at a mellow Canterbury pace, turned his head slowly as he trotted, and fixed me with a gallant and aloof gaze. And who the hell do you think you are? Asked snottily. Don Quixote, fucking bad at names. Quixote. Alright, there we go. Who's Donkey Honky? He replied, unable to mask his bafflement. I strutted up and down in front of the uneven lines of troops. They puffed out their chests, stiffened up their lips, and tried their hardest to resemble real men. Eventually, I arrived back beside Barney and gave him a normal nod of approval. So what's your beef? Who's going to get their head kicked in? I asked, expecting the reply to be ridiculously fantastic. Chankers, replied Barney, grinding her teeth with anger that I don't even want to try to describe. My mom and dad are out of jail and stayed above the old bar there. I'm gonna fucking kill him this time. I'm gonna get him and stretch him and squash him and cut him and shoot him up into little fucking bite-sized morsels. Nice, I observed, trying hard to think on my feet, because I make it a golden rule in life to never get caught up in family squabbles. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to let this one miss, Barney. I've got some very important cleaning to do. I've got to tidy out my rockulator. I've been meaning to do that for some time now. Barney is easily fooled. She half smiled and said, "Oh, shame." Then I could see the thought floating along inside her brain, looking for a connection. After a long minute, she finally asked, "What's a rockulator?" "I'll tell you later." Next chapter will be chapter 6. I am not a fucking charity shop. Y'all have a nice day, and thank you for watching.